first. This, normally when I make these, I can put them down like this, but this one, I cannot. And I put this down on this desk back here, and it fell, and it like flipped around because, you know, because of how a desk is, right? It like flipped around, and I almost got my foot. That would have sucked. So I'm gonna put that like this, sideways. Okay, nobody's on currently here in my live just yet, so I'll wait for a couple people to show up. If you're watching this in the future, in the future, this is just a chill video where I'm just gonna hang out for a bit with you guys because I haven't done a live in a long time. I was just packing up some orders here, and this has been chilling here for months, and I know I was gonna give this to someone. I can't remember who you are though. I think I know who you are. I think you're this person, but just in case you're not, does anyone remember? I gave one to Wendy during the live, and then there was another person who I gave one to. I know lots of people would like it potentially, but I mean, who did I initially give this to? I forgot to send it out. I don't know why, but I did. Whoops. My bad. Make sure I put that down properly. So if you remember who you are, please message me. Hello, people coming on. Robin, France, hello. Cindy, Tammy, Suspensory 9, hello. Susie, Sarah, Jules, Tia Green, and Sarah, and another Sarah, and Linda, hello. Yeah, just hanging out with you guys for a little bit. If you have any questions, why don't you ask them? I'll answer them. I was just packing up some orders here. Made a big old mess. But those will go out. That's the last of my orders that have been paid for. So that'll be something that I do tomorrow. Send those out. And hopefully if the rest of the people pay, then I'll pack those up and send those out. I sent some out yesterday. And yeah, usually I just go on Mondays, but now I just kind of go whenever. Since I'm not doing much in the shop for the winter. It's not snowing yet. I mean, it did snow, but you can see it's just grass up there, but it's freaking cold. So, although it stays pretty warm. But yeah, it's cold. So, haven't been hanging out in the shop because it's not heated this winter. Howdy do. Howdy do. Scott Cat, hi from Scotland. Scotland Cat, oi. I don't know if you guys say oi, but from here, it seems like you do. Hello, Penny. How goes it? Today is not bad. Just drinking some Red Kool-Aid. Yesterday. What did we do yesterday? Oh, yesterday I watched the most boring TV show. We went to go hang out for Halloween. Not for Halloween, but I actually don't know why we went over there exactly. But we went to my in-laws' place. They weren't there. So it was just me, Ashley, and her brother and his wife. And we watched this show called... I can't remember what it's called, but it's basically just crapping all over Airbnb. And holy, don't watch it. It's so boring. I almost fell asleep. Purple Kool-Aid for the win. Alright. I like red the best. We have snow in Vermont. We did have snow, but it's melted. Okay, how many people on? We got 50 people on. Okay, I'll ask you again. Does anyone remember who I gave this to? I don't remember what video it was in. I think it was a live, but it may not have been. I know I gave one to Wendy, but who else? Was it you? I mean, I will know because I will be able to see from your email, but I looked at my email for a long time. This has just been chilling in this box here, right over here. And I was like, oh, I need to send that out. And so I pulled it out, and then I started checking my email. I think it's this person that I have on this card here, but I don't know for sure. So I don't want to send it to them if I don't actually owe them it. I mean, I only owe them because I said I would give it to them, not because they bought it. If they bought it, then I would know. But I didn't write their name down. I thought I would remember it. But then I left it for too long by mistake. So, I mean, I left it on purpose for a while. Because my new post office folks, they're not very well. They weren't. Now they're okay, but actually they're new again, and the new ones are better than the old new ones. And so when I would bring a bunch of packages there, it would take forever. So I was like, you know what? I'm only bringing the stuff that people paid for now. And then it just kept getting left behind, which is a good and a bad thing. Thank you for all the orders, but also, my bad. I don't want people to get excited and be like, that guy didn't even. Yeah, that's no good. It snowed in Vermont today, only 38 degrees. Have you seen the bread knife? That the knife is encased in baguette, which half is the handle. Oh, I can't see the rest. Someone else comments. My screen is broken. There's a big black splotch. I can't see your comment. Have you seen the bread knife? That the knife is encased in a baguette, which half is the handle. Wait, let me go to live chat. Maybe then I'll see the whole thing. Ah, yes. Which half is the handle of the knife? Have you seen the bread? Hold on, what? Have you seen the bread knife? That the knife is encased in a baguette, which half is the handle of the knife. I don't know what the heck you're saying. Wait, the baguette is the knife handle, and the blade is encased in it? So someone made it, I guess? Or what? Like, what are you saying? Am I behind the big black splotch? You're on this side. You're right here. Big black splotch is, I'm imagining right here because I can't see my hand. Yeah. I've not seen that knife. I can't even think of what that looks like. I did see the new knife Jimmy DiResta made, though. That was pretty cool. So, there's that. So no one knows. No one knows about this. No one knows whose this is. If no one can tell me, then I'm just gonna give it to this person. And then if this person messages me, then I'm gonna make them another one. I know there was someone. I know there was. Or it is this person. Because this person in the emails, I non-specifically told them that I was going to send them something. And I know there's another person that I was going to send them something very specific who was also going to receive a free thing. And then I couldn't get that thing. And which is a bummer. So that'll be an experimental thing for next time. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, hello Josh. Half the bag get us. That does not make any sense. Hello, half the bag get us the handle. Half the baguette is the handle. Ashley will remember. She doesn't remember. Hi Renee, who did Josh give that dragonfly? I think Sarah L. I don't know who Sarah L is. Like, I remember a few, like, I sent one to Wendy, and I sent one to this other person. I remember writing their names. I had them on pieces of paper, and I just stuck them on there, on sticky notes, pink sticky notes. But I've been looking for that sticky note, and I think it was thrown out because maybe it fell somewhere and just thought it was garbage or something. I'm not sure. You know what? This right here is actually very frustrating to me. I'm going to do this. It's too high. For some reason, it's hurting my back. Does that make sense? That's so weird, eh? It's like, oh, my back hurts. Why? Because the tripod is too high. There we go. We'll do this. And then this will be our background. Why is that so off kilter? Hold on. There we go. That's why. Oh, that's better. Josh, shovels do not grow in the ground. They require redemption. Oh, that's funny. Did you make the fish behind you? I did make that fish. Isn't that hilarious fish? Trying to make a folk arty fish. Oh, by the way, I tried to fix my computer today because it was this was just dusty and I blew it off, which reminded me. So I brought it out to the garage to blow it out. There was a lot of dust in there, but it still doesn't work. But yeah, this fish is just made out of a piece of wood. If you follow my Instagram, Ushitad Instagram, then you'll have seen this piece of wood that I made it out of. And then this is just metal. Just a funky fish. I made this just cause. I don't know why. I just did. I was thinking about making a whole bunch of them. And I don't know what I would do with them because they're very rudimentary, I guess. There's a AI summit just down the road from me at Blecky Park. Elon Musk is there among others, but not Justin Trudeau, though. I'm not sure what I think about the whole AI subject. Me neither. Too high, way too high. From a fun PSA that only my sister and I seem to remember. Read Suspensory 9's comment. Suspensory 9. I just watched the video section. You mentioning Wendy won the long one in Alive, and Mary got the shorter one. Mary, okay, I did send her. I sent both of them. Didn't I? Someone bought one as well. And so, okay, how the heck did you see that? How did you know this? How did you Suspensory 9? Are you sure your name shouldn't be I have the best memory ever or I have the best video finding skills ever? How did you just figure that out? Because Mary is one of the people who I was considering, but when I look back in my emails, I think I already sent her one. So, yeah. Matt might remember. Maybe. I don't remember who's moderating. That's Nicola Johnson, guys. You know Nicola Johnson, world traveler. Well, I don't know if she's world traveler. Actually, I have no idea. But she doesn't live here. She lives in Tasmania, which I think is pretty cool. Maybe they're Renee Volume 2. I rewatched a lot of your videos recently. Man, I cannot see the writing. Hold on. Let me move over a little bit. Are these comments always white? I thought they used to be black, no? I get around. Because you're a wanderer. For some reason, this is the most uncomfortable live I've ever done. I need a better chair. But I just wanted to see what's up with you guys. LOL, have I met my match? So you rewatched a lot of them? Are you catching the Easter eggs? Wait, my newest videos? Or, not my newest, but like my more recent videos? Like, I just think of these dumb things I can put in there just to see if people will get it. Like, hold on, let me try to think of an example. Okay, so in the vlog where I go to the gallery for their first show with Brian Porter. Brian Porter? I think that's his name. Brian. Porter is his last name anyway. And the vlog before that, I said perhaps the next vlog will be the one about the pillars. But then I still have that footage, of course, but I decided not to make that video because of all the other videos I have on my phone. I was like, I'll edit these first, take them off my phone, then get that footage, put it on my phone, make that video. And I didn't feel like doing that. So then I was like, you know what? I'm going to postpone that, which is a kind of a pun because posts, pillars, they're kind of the same thing. And right after Sharon calls Sean my dad, I was like, oh, this would be perfect to put in a dad joke. And then I was like, oh, I know what I'll do. And then I put in letting everyone know that I postponed the pillar video for the video that you were currently watching. It's kind of, you have to stretch a little ways to get the joke, but for me, I just thought it was funny. Anyway, I do that a lot in videos. I try to make these dumb jokes and put in these Easter eggs and put in throwbacks and things like that, just for the people who are regular viewers who might be like get a kick out of that kind of stuff. I never see the Easter eggs, or if I do, I don't realize they are Easter eggs. Well, some things are not necessarily Easter eggs, I guess. Some things are just things. You mentioned that you had to figure out box for shipping. You said this was too tall. Oh, it is too tall. Yes. Always the last to know is just enjoy the videos. Says Nicola. You're the same, hey? Well, sometimes they're very quick. Like some of the obvious ones are the Landon. Did anyone notice that I forgot to put the Landon name on the last vlog where Landon's head pops up to say, hey, what's wrong with Vans? I got him to send me a voice message of that, and I freaking forgot to put his name on there. And then I was going to delete it and re-upload just for that, but then I was like, you know what? Apparently that video is doing better than most, or whatever YouTube tells you, like, oh, this is doing better than usual or whatever. And I was like, oh, I can't ruin it. Unfortunately, I used copyrighted music in there, so I don't know shit about cars. That's such a good song, and I thought it was perfect there, so, and I didn't want to take it out, so I just left it. That's a great song. I'll probably use it again. I was looking. There's a couple. Probably the next one is going to be demonetized too. I like that series that I'm making there with the intro and stuff. It took me all day to make that 1 minute intro. Actually, that intro is 57 seconds, and I made it. Then I went to Ryan's house. It was a minute. It was a full minute. Well, it was like 59 seconds and 500 milliseconds or something like that. And then I went to Ryan's. I was like, dude, I need to refine this a little bit. I'm like, I've been working on this all day, so I don't know what needs to change or whatever. And then he's like, well, you should do this. Maybe take this out. Maybe do that. Maybe put a little bit in here. Maybe you should put some of this. And I was like, perfect. Because it was so much better than what I had started with, I didn't really know what it still needed, but I could tell it needed something. And going over there, I spent like 2 hours over there just tweaking it. And yeah. And then it'll change slightly with each new episode of the Newton series. Loving your hair long, Josh. You look like your Einstein paintings. Love long hair on men. Warrior mode activated. All right. One of the few. Thank you. I'm weird. I never get the Easter eggs. I just rewatch almost all the videos analyzed. You do? Phone typing sucks. Tidbits. I did. I like all the little jokes and Easter eggs. I noticed. Scott Cat. Oh, you noticed the dad joke? Okay. I did notice that. Oh, well. Oh, I noticed no Landon. And I was wondering if you had him say what's wrong with the Vans specifically for the video. I did, yeah. I don't understand anything, plus I forget. If it's the same dragonfly that was too long to fit in a normal box, it might be the one for Wendy. No, I'd sent that one out. But my phone is too broken. Hold on. Let's see if I can find that. But that was from several months ago. Yes, this is from the same time. So you can see my dilemma of why I would forget. But I need to send it out. Did you hear the Beatles released a new song? Not a fan of the Beatles. I do like maybe 2 or 3 songs by them. But I did hear that. I did not care to listen to it. So maybe it's good. Well, it's probably good to someone, but maybe not to me. I don't know. I love listening to Josh and watching his videos. Ryan is exactly the same. I could listen again. There's like a splotch. Let's see if I can cover up. Wait, hold on. About that much of the screen I can't see. So I can't see the comments. Melissa. Hi! Melissa Height says hi. Or I don't know how to say your name. But I like guessing people's names. Like Nicola Johnson. For a long time, I thought it was John's On. I thought it was Nicola John's On. But it's Nicola Johnson. I didn't know how to say her name because she's from Tasmania. So I was like, oh, it's probably like Nicola John's On. Because I don't know like what language they speak there and stuff, you know? I'm looking forward to more of the Newton series with Ryan. Oh, thank you. It's going to be my favorite probably series in a while. Like, especially now that I'm trying to make the videos more, not more produced, but more, because like I'm not doing lighting or sound or anything. I'm just filming, but I just want them to be fun to watch. Man, this is so hard to read. I could listen to you guys for hours. Oh yeah, we're gonna start a podcast then. Me and Ryan, we're gonna call it Ryan and Josh. And now you can see why I took so long to come up with that name. It's very clever. No, we're not gonna have a podcast. I'm just kidding. Bit like Landon. I thought his name was Andy Makeart. Oh, that's funny. I'm assuming you're joking, but there would be people who would think that. I doubt it's any good because I'm not a fan either. Just thought I'd ask. Yeah, I mean, what if it's the best song? What if that's the song that would have kept them at #1, you know? Better than John's Off? Oh, John's On? Yeah. You said it right. Perfect. You said my name right first try. Januszewski? Justine Januszewski. Renee. Did you guys know that I've been calling her Renee and her name is actually Rini? That would be actually Rini sounds like the name of like a truck driver who has only one leg. And who has have you guys seen the Red Green show? You know the guy who talks like this? He's like, yeah, my name's Rainey. I drive that truck right over there. It's a Mack. That's a V10 in there. Yeah, long hauling. Long hauling. Hope you go to this game. We missed him last night. He's got the Verdi. He's got the dirty Verdi. I'm actually going to go to his house to make fun of him in a bit. No, I just need to move some stuff off my phone onto my hard drive so I can delete the stuff on my phone so that I can continue editing some videos. I'm going to do episode 2 of Newton, but that's going to come out probably not next. It's probably going to be, well, there's a couple videos that I have. I have to take the footage off. Yeah, there's a few things that I have to do. I have probably 6 videos to come out. And I'm going to try to do them. Yeah, I don't know. Plus, I also don't know what I'm going to be filming for this winter because I'm going to be doing things a little differently. We're not going to be using the shop this winter because it's too expensive to heat. So we're probably going to think of home projects that we can do, like the laundry room, maybe the closet, built-ins. I was going to do a wooden bathtub in my bathroom upstairs, But man, the more that I've been thinking about it, like really, I'm scared to make a bathtub because I don't know how, uh, especially out of wood. But two, um, we have a lot of different types of wood in there, and I don't want to add another thing of wood because I don't want it to be like, oh, this is the bathroom of many woods. Hold on, I gotta get this phone call. Don't go away. I'll be right back. Neil. Oh, because he's only got one leg. Uh, take Chakotay some food. He forget to eat again. I don't. Maybe he did. I should bring him some tacos. Yeah, that's what I'll do because I kind of want some tacos. Ryan is a great person to vlog with. I really enjoyed his channel. He hasn't been on for a while. Yeah, he hasn't been on for a while, and I've been bugging him about it. And he's like, "Well, I'll let him tell the story. I don't want to say. I don't want to give anything away." But yeah. So I don't know why I worded it like that. He has a reason, and I don't know if he wants to say it or not. So whatever. I'll leave it at that. But yeah, go over if you don't follow Ryan, go to my last vlog. There's a link in the description to his channel. Check out his Going North series. It's a lot of fun. I actually can't say that either because what I just said I can say, but I was just about to say something else, which I think is exciting. But anyway, love that new truck, Josh, and looking forward to more vlogs with Ryan. Oh, poor Jack, we missed him this week on Madness. Or no Madness. It's been a while since Jack has had vertigo. Bless him. Hope it disappears soon. Me too. I've been called Nene, Ener, Nene, and now Reenie. Wait, why would someone call you Nene? Renee? I would call you Renana. For some reason, I feel like you and Hannah could be sisters. And I always call Hannah Hannah Banana. So I would call you Renana. They're pretty tame names. You're lucky. Yeah. Nicola's been called John's son for so long. Are we stuck? He said he would be right back. For him, that can be longer than expected. What? That wasn't very long. Was that long? Knowing how long he can talk. I have time for it. Yeah, I was like, let me off the phone, man. No, I didn't actually say that. My granddaughter calls me Nana. Nana, Nana. Nana, Nana. Nana, Nana. Oh, because your name's Anna. And you're a grandma. So Nana, Nana. That's funny. I like that. Okay, let's go like this. There we go. No, that was one of the shorter ones. Hey, I never try to stay on the phone when I'm doing these. Now, if I go into the bank and they're having I guess a retirement party, I don't remember what it was, but you guys remember that? When I was looking for that welder? I had to go into the bank to get some cash. Or why did I go to the bank? I guess to get some cash, right? I didn't want to bring you guys in because I don't know. I thought maybe the bank would have a problem with that. Also, I don't want people to be like, what's your account number? Oh, it's 555-555. Although I don't even know what my account number is, so I wouldn't even be able to say it out loud anyway. But anyway, there was a lady there who started working there when I started banking there. And then that day she was retiring or moving or something. They were having cake and they offered us cake because the line was so long. Not long, sorry. It was short. It was taking so long. The line was like maybe 4 people deep, maybe 5 people deep. Actually, I don't remember. It could have been long, I guess. But normally it goes pretty quick. But since everyone was in the party and then like coming out, going in, coming out, going in, right? And then there was like 2 tellers, and one of them, yeah, I don't remember exactly, but man, that was frustrating. Freddie, hello. Ha, I remember that. Yeah. I cannot stop drinking Kool-Aid once I start drinking it. It is so good. Yeah, with bank cards, we no longer need to remember that kind of thing. We recently found something behind the black blob here. Found an old something. Nicola. Hey, we got some more people in here. Does anyone, as per the title of this video, remember whose this is? We sent one to Wendy. We sent one to Mary. But there was a third one. Do you remember? Or wait. Yeah, one was way longer than this, too. Right? That's the one we sent to... I know I sent 2 out because I had 3. This was a while ago. Somehow, Suspensory 9... remembered some stuff. But you left us on hold and eventually the link died. Right? Yeah, that's so annoying. Grape is the best Kool-Aid. Man, Grape is okay, but red is, you know? Red is so good. To me. Just kidding, LOL. Martha. Hello, Martha. Oh, by the way, guys, on Patreon, we started doing this new thing where we do these lives, but we do them so on like a multi-screen or whatever you want to call it. So like there's me and then whoever else is on, like all their faces are on too. Or if they don't want their face, but they can talk. So if you want to see what that's all about, check out my Patreon. The lowest tier can do it. Grape is my least fave. I'm not a fan of fake grape flavor. Really? Was it a Sue? Like, was it you? You would remember if it was you, because I said I was going to give it to someone specifically. And I can't remember who it was for some reason. Now, it could be the person that I put on this card. The name is right under my hand. I don't want to put their name there on screen just in case it's not them and I find out who it actually is and then I can whatever. But if no one tells me, then I'm going to just send it to this person because this person's supposed to get a free something too. And then if the person gets to me and is like, hey, that was supposed to be mine, then I'll just make them another one. It was very fun. Awesome, Martha. I thought it was fun too. It was frustrating at first trying to figure out how to work it, but I got it to work. I know for sure it wasn't you, Daryl, because it was a woman. So, it was not yours. I don't know why, but I'm thinking of Tom something. Let me think about it. Definitely wasn't a Tom. But I do believe it was a 3-letter name. Was it someone called Frank? Frankenstein? I don't know of any women named, but I'm not certain. Are we buffering? You can do it without video, just audio, Freddy. No, not me. Just had a feeling it was a Sue. Oh, because it was a 3-letter name? There is a sub shop here in Colorado that has Kool-Aid as a drink option. More places should offer. Again, the comments are behind this blob. This much of the screen I can't see. Actually, it's more like this. Right, and then right there. So that much of the screen I can't see, and these comments go over it. Hold on. Right about like that. Freddie, sorry. Wait, did you call her Frankie? Zoom was okay. Okay, sound and picture quality was good, but what happens if we miss after church? Yeah, I thought that they automatically saved them because like I chose the option to save it or to record it or whatever, but I don't know where it's recorded to. Wait, does it record onto my phone? Because then I'll just upload it onto YouTube and then you can watch it after, I guess. Or maybe I should do them on YouTube and you can choose because I can do it on 2 devices. I didn't know it was a female. What? Didn't I say it was? Anyway, what have you guys been up to? Oh, by the way, actually, I don't know when that's coming out. Never mind. Someone came to my shop and did a tour, sort of. And they're going to put it on YouTube soon, I think. They said in November. Actually, I was scrambling to put out my first Newton video because they came, and that was the first thing. They woke me up. They said they were going to be here at 11, and they came at, well, they didn't wake me up. I was awake, but they got me out of bed. They were a half hour early. And then as I went outside, he was looking at my truck, and I was like, oh, hello. So, anyway, look forward to that. They get a I don't know if you'd call it a sloppy tour, but I want to see what they captured. I've been up to not much. Doing some Christmas hats for some kids. Christmas hats, like Santa hats? I think you have to download it to your platform. Okay, I have to figure that out. Are you going to grow your face hair out for No Shave November? Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Wait, is today November 1st? Should I shave today to start fresh? The reason why I don't shave is because of laziness. I definitely don't think it looks good. So I could do that. And what happens if we have children? And what happens if we have children who insist on being annoying and... Oh, my phone is broken. And trying to get into the video, into the Zoom video. Who? Bert and Ernie? I don't care at all. You can mute yourself, right? Knitting a couple different ones. Elf hats and Santa hats. Christmas shopping, making some presents for friends and family. Oh, cool. I received my first pizza box. The banana bread board is beautiful. I laughed out loud when I read your thank you card. Right, what did I say? I said something like, I said something about like, this marks me down. Thanks for ordering another banana bread board. You've officially put me over the 1 billion mark or something like that, right? I can't remember exactly what I said, but something like that. Yeah, I didn't get the new pizza boxes yet, but I have the logos on them because guess how much they are? Guess how much it costs to put like a graphic on a pizza box. Guess. Go on. Go on. Did you make a sign or something? Depend on the garage? Depend on the garage? Sorry, what? Did you make a sign or something? Depend. I don't know what you're... Oh! On my in-laws' garage? No, I didn't make it yet. I never even put much thought into it. Just yet. I too enjoy your chats with Ryan, especially in his beautiful car. I think I missed something explaining the Newton thing. You didn't miss anything. I have not explained it yet, but someone will... Well, some people know what it is because they were there when we thought of the name, but I will do an episode where I explain the name, but a hint is Newton. Google it, and then it'll probably bring you around, and then, yeah, I'll say what that means in a future vlog. Did you make a sign? Oh, I already read that. Sold my 12-foot shark today. Your what? Wait. Did you show me a shark? Wait. Daryl does these, he does these, demo and rebuilds of, factories and such. And he showed me his storage. And I think you showed me a shark, right? But I can't remember. I think you asked me if I wanted it. But I couldn't afford anything. But of course I wanted it. Wait, was that you or who else was talking to me about a shark? Oh, I can't remember. But that's awesome that you had it. Same here. Hair removal takes so long. You don't shave your facial hair either, Nicola? Hello, Jim. Jim also doesn't shave his facial hair. Jim, Nicola, and I are in the same boat, but drastically different, impressive amounts of hair. Because Jim has an epic beard. I have a scraggly beard. Like it's missing all this. And here. And here. And here. And here. Like what the heck? Too native. $300? $2, $1 million, 95, 376. Oh wait, people are guessing. I was like, what? What are these? Yeah. Okay. So I don't know what it costs for one box because I doubt they would do just one box, but you have to get 10,000 boxes. 10,000 boxes costs. Oh, I can't remember exactly. It's like 9,000 and some dollars. It's just a little less than $1 per box. And I was like, oh, cool. I'll let you know. No, I won't. I will tell you right now. Yeah, no, thank you. I thought it would be like you could get like 500 and they would cost like, $200 or something. No, it costs a lot. I mean, per box, that's a good price, but you have to buy 10,000 of them. At least where I was looking, and I didn't look anymore. I was just like, what? So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get stickers. $30 per box. That would be insane. I bet you for one box, that's how much it would cost. Sorry, it came out wrong. Did you make a sign for the garage you painted? I did not, Miss Glow. Can't you just get a custom stamp made and stamp on the pizza box? Yes, that's exactly the best idea I've heard. I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. I just need to get a big old stamp. Because let me show you the box, right? So I'm going to have two sides. Alright, this is the size that I currently have. And this is what I ship the... When I don't have any recycled boxes, I'll use the new boxes, right? Of course, when I have recycled boxes, those will be what I use first. One, they're free, and two, it's good to reuse where you can. But... Right, this is like a small pizza box, or I guess this would probably be a medium, 12 inch. Some places would call that a large. They're wrong, because this is clearly a medium. But this, if I get, like, even if it's 2 stamps, like I have a big stamp to put down there, whatever, I'm going to have, let's see here, what are they? The Works Pizzeria and the Generous Slice Pizzeria. So on this size box, it'll be one of those, the Works, and then there will be some sort of graphic with a pizza slice and whatever. It'll probably say the Unfinished Kitchen and whatever, and then there will be another bigger box because this is only big enough to, I think I can only ship one in here. Actually, let me look. These are gonna be, well, I'm not certain we're going to do the 12 Days of Christmas this year. We'll try. But these were going to be given away during that. So we have that goes in there. It needs a cover. I somehow ordered too many covers, but that's fine. Come on. And the recipe. Hold on. Hold on. Oh, that one's a little big. Okay, that goes in there, and then we need a recipe. Give me one sec, I'm still here. Stick a recipe in there, and then we need some care instructions. And then I also put in a thank you note, usually, sometimes I forget. Alright, so basically, just imagine the board has bubble wrap. Right? There's not much room in there once it has bubble wrap. So I needed a bigger box so I can fit 2 in there with all the extra trimmings, if you will. All the extra toppings. And on that one we'll have the other one. And those 2 things come from suggestions. Those 2 names come from suggestions from you guys. 10,000 boxes. Yeah, I mean, if I was in a position to keep making them, so I could keep selling them, that would be awesome to be able to sell 10,000 of them. Also to make 10,000 of them. I've only made like 200. I can't remember how many exactly, like 200 or something. But yeah. I braid my facial hair. My face hair grows just like yours. I also have native blood. Well, can't do anything. Quantum, man. You gotta... Never mind. I was gonna make a terrible joke. Me too. And if a friend does it for me, she works little skull beads in your beard, well, you get braided. That's cool. I have things to make a linocut / stamp. Happy to give it a go, and you can make your own handle. I could do a linocut. Oh yeah, you know what's so dumb? I never even thought about making my own stamp. I was just gonna order one, but of course I could just make one. I mean, if you want to, that would be cool. I didn't even think of that. Then I guess I would do a whole bunch of boxes right away so that I wouldn't do them just as they're, ordered, because then you'd have to... I hate the sound of those things. And then... yeah, I could do that. You know what I'm probably going to do, actually, Penny, now that you've said that, I've thought of... I'm not necessarily supposed to, but I had meant to make the linocut that I made like 3 years ago. I can't remember. I want to revisit that. I was going to, but then I got so busy doing other things that I haven't necessarily forgotten about it, but I've put it aside and then haven't thought about it. But I have to make those prints. I mean, by this time, the people who wanted them are not going to care anymore, which is fine, which is why I never take deposits, because that's just not the way I work. I should make those. And then at that time, I should make a big linocut. Even if it's, I could do it with wood too. I have a bunch of basswood. That's perfect for carving. Yeah. All right. Okay. I thank you, Penny. That's a great idea. Hello, Amy. Hello. 10 for 740 euros on Amazon. That's a good price. I think. I don't know what euros to Canadian dollars is, but yeah. Where would you store 10,000 boxes? Well, I imagine they would be flat, but that's still a lot. I don't know. Not in here. Oh, by the way, I've been working on my shop, my new shop, on the design. And man, I gotta say, most of you are like, I don't want to say this in a way that sounds not how I mean it. I was about to say most of you. Okay, let me start over. A lot of you are so generous with your time and skills and what would you call that? Services? I don't know. Services might not be the right word. And I so appreciate it. So Patricia apparently is a computer scientist. I don't know what that is exactly, but I guess a scientist that sciences computers. And she is helping me work on this program. I forget what it's called, but she told me about it. I think I started doing it on Patreon. So if you're on Patreon, you'll know about this if you watch those videos. But I just wanted to design the footprint of my shop, overlay it on an aerial view of my property so I could see how big it would be compared to what I already have, what I'd have to change, blah, 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 blah. For whatever reason, the computer shit the bed. Not the computer, sorry, the program, as I was working on it. So what she did is she like redid everything for no reason, like just for fun. I don't know for fun. I don't know if she had any fun. But anyways, oh, I'm getting another phone call. Hold on. I'm back. How fast was that, Penny? Anyway, I 112 inches are $55 Canadian. What? I should have looked online instead of going to a print shop. My dog just farted. It's Glenny. Awesome. That reminded me of bad. Remember that troll we had? That grandpa troll, Krusty Grandpa. I think his name was Krusty Grandpa. He started trolling by saying something about his dog farting, and that just brought back some memories. Not saying that you're trolling. I don't think you are, and if you are, I don't care. That's fine. Anyway, Patricia, she's redoing it, and yes, unfortunately, this computer shit the bed, and that's the only one that can work on it. And what? Shit! I just remembered another thing. Yesterday, I was supposed to do the giveaway draw for Patreon. Dang it, I forgot. Okay, after this, I'm gonna do a Patreon video to do the draw for the October giveaway. Dang, dude. Whoops. And yeah, so yeah, shoot. Whoops. I forgot too, LOL. Did you, Martha? It was very trumpety. The fart, just like a quick as ever, LOL. Yeah, anyway, so thank you for those of you. Well, thank you regardless. If you just watch the videos, that's pretty cool too. But I appreciate the folks who do all this extra stuff. There's a few of you, like Heather, Hannah, Matthew, of course, although he's not here right now, and neither is Hannah, but that's okay. There's past viewers who no longer watch who did a lot too, like Lindsay and I forget what her name was. I can't remember. It's right off the top of my head. Top tip of my tongue, top of my head. Gosh, I can't. Well, she doesn't watch anymore, so it doesn't matter. Obviously, Patricia, Amy, sent me a computer. Like, what the heck? A laptop. And, you know, there's others. I'm forgetting them. But thank you. You all make me laugh. Karen, a quick hello. I have to start work now. Take care, everyone. Tell your boss, give him a high five, and tell him Josh says hello, okay? And then if it's a man boss, no, actually, never mind. I'm not gonna say that. Oh wait, and GM also has been helpful too. Honestly, he's been helpful in ways. Hold on, how do you say this? He's not been helpful in all the ways that are planned yet, but the offer and the plan is there. I can't help you in any way. Well, you're a patron, so that's very helpful. Glenn contributes a lot of bad jokes. He does. Wait, is that the same Glenn? No, wait. Glenn and Glenny are here. Okay. Anyway, I think that's good enough for today's live. I didn't actually answer any questions because there were none, but that's okay. With Zoom, it will save to your phone's files. I asked a friend. Maybe that's why I don't have any freaking... I thought I didn't have any more storage left because of the videos that I was already... Okay, I'll have to find those in there. Yeah, okay, I gotta do that. Then we're gonna do the Patreon live, and then yeah, okay. I'm not gonna do the Patreon live on there though. I'm gonna do it just on YouTube. Okay. Weird. Hi everyone. Cheers from France. We're facing the what? Iran and the CIA have teamed up again. What? What is that? Sierran? Storm. Okay. Well, let me move this and then I'll be able to see the words a little better. What? That's like a... Wait, you're in where? France? France. Yeah, the ocean is there. So it's a hurricane, right? Kieran. We're facing the Kieran. That almost sounds like it's a monster, like the Kraken. We're facing the Kieran. We are facing the Kraken. You know what actually would be... Okay, so I watched this video the other day of this guy. Wow, the other day. It was a long time ago. I don't know why they did this, but he like... There was a... Oh, you know, they must have been fishing. Anyways, there was a shark by the boat. And there's like this little boy's like, don't bite my toes or something like that. And the guy like reaches in and the shark grabs his... I think it's this one. Grabs his hand and then like does a barrel roll and twists off his pinky. And he's like, God damn it, I lost my freaking pinky. He says different words, but he did not seem that upset. I mean, he seemed upset, but like he was just like, I shouldn't have done that. Gosh darn it. What made me think of this? Oh yeah, the Kieran. The thing that about the ocean, sharks are scary, of course, but I'm not scared of sharks because I already know what sharks are. I would be scared of a shark that's swimming around me, but what's more scary is all the things that you don't know are down there. Like, imagine just sailing along, right? And then you just, like, you see these videos on Reels and TikToks and stuff where there's, like, that guy who's, like, filming these supposed mermaids and stuff. And, like, there's, like, these weird ripples in the... So freaky. I don't know why. well, I know why people sail and stuff, but like I would not. I would not do it. I went whale watching and I was like, sick, look at all these cool whales. How deep is this water? And he's like, and he like looks at the depth finder. He's like, here we're at 300 meters. I was like, what? The shore is right there. How does it go down? And he's like, well, this is basically a mountain. And I was like, whoa, dude, this is 300 meters? Which, if you, it's not even close to the same, but just imagine 300 yards if you use the imperial system. Just imagine 300 yards of just water right by the shore. Like that was like, well, you know, it was like 100 feet that way, but still right there. I was just like, are you kidding me? Anyways, seeing that word, what was it again? Kieran? That that reminds me of sea monsters. I hope that you're okay though. We used to swim in 100-foot deep lakes and it was scary. Yeah, see, lakes are not as scary as the ocean because I don't know why. Why would it be less scary? You still can't see, and there's still guaranteed there is something yet to be discovered, even in the most domestic lakes. Granted, they're probably microscopic, but I don't know, dude. Like one time, me and Ashley, okay, there's this lake that I grew up around. Okay, I went there all the time. One time I tried to swim to the island. I got too tired, so I turned around, which was dumb because I was in the middle. So I should have just kept going. Anyways, I turned around, had to float, take a break, float, go swim some more, get back, whatever. For whatever reason, I wasn't freaked out then. Even though when I put my feet down, I would like sink into the silt, just be like up to my knees, and I'd get out and there'd be like 8 leeches on my legs, and that, ugh, just gross. But anyway, years later, I'm with Ashley on this dinghy, and we're just chilling, and we're paddling, right? And on this particular day, it was very clear out, like still green water, but like clear. You know, like you could see the bottom. And the bottom, for those of you who have not been on a lake, looks very close, but it's far. Well, that lake is not that deep. I'd say it's only about like 30 feet deep. But still, like it looks like you could get out of the boat and like stand on it on the ground. Like it looks like it's that close, but it's far down. Anyway, we were paddling and there was this patch, or I don't know if you'd call it a patch, but there was an area of like this shape that looked like a person that was just like this. However, the water is deep. I'm like, that person is as big as me, but it's too far away to be the same size as me. That thing is huge. So we go by this. I'm going to try to draw the shape of it, okay? This is not going to be super, super accurate, unfortunately, because it's not even going to be a little bit accurate. This will give you an idea, okay? So this is an aerial view. Okay, so hold on, let me turn this around. Okay, so this is the dinghy, okay, if you can imagine. And there's like a bench here, a bench here. Okay, so I'm here on the bow, and I have like my knee here, right, and my other leg is over here somewhere. And my body is like this. And I have How would you do that? Wow, I do not know how to draw this perspective at all. Okay, but if you can imagine, I'm paddling like this, okay? Okay, and then Ashley's over here, okay? And she's paddling on this side, okay? And then, if you can imagine, like seeing like sea or lake debris and stuff. So there'd be like, say, there'd be like a tree over here, right? There'd be like a log with roots and such, okay? Right, and if you can imagine, like grasses and such, like flowing down here, right? And then I'm gonna try to do this. Okay. And let's say, I don't remember what was all around, but I just know that there was like logs and trees and random little things around, right? And lots of grass and stuff. Except for in this man-shaped patch, right? And the grass, I don't know how long it is, but it's like flowing, and then there's just an empty spot, as if like something is like shallowly buried, and it's keeping the grass, you know, in that shape. And over here was a treasure box. Right, and then the lock was right here. It's unlocked. It's full of gold. It's really shiny. We didn't even go for the treasure because this thing freaked us out. There was just this random man sting there, and I was just like, "Are you? Yeah, no, thank you. I am not. I am not going there ever again. Like I'm not going in the lake ever again." And I never have gone in there because of this. And I saw this like 10 years ago. And I've been back to that lake several times. No thanks. No thanks. Just freaks me out. And I don't know exactly why, because it's mostly my imagination, but still. Don't swim. Gross people pee in the water. I think everyone pees in water, no? Like your toilet. Wait, do you have one of those toilets that doesn't have water in them? If I can't see the bottom, I don't go in. If I can see the bottom, I still won't go in because, you know, I can only swim as fast as I can swim, which is not very fast. Uh, Anything that lives in the ocean can swim way faster than the quickest human. Like a freaking shrimp can swim faster than a person, okay? No thank you. Cute people pee in the ocean too. I find that cool, but don't want to go down myself. I can't swim. Even worse things get done in hot tubs. This is a Halloween story. This is a real story. I'm not kidding. Happy little logs. Did you call the CIA? I should have. And I ran. Not really, just got fat. Says Freddy. That's creepy. I have a swimmer's body. Whales swim, right? Oh, that's funny. Anyway, this was yeah, creepy. I'm gonna I'm going to finish this drawing. Hold on. There actually was no treasure chest. I think that's... You know that, but everything else was just... Yeah, and there was just like... No thank you. What else is in the bottom of lakes? There was like lots of grass, but there wasn't much of anything else. There was like little fish, like minnows and stuff by like the logs and stuff, but not really in the middle. That was more so on the shore. I don't know. I need some suggestions. As the body of a god. Unfortunately, it's Buddha. I feel like I could take this and write a short story. You should. That would be awesome. Algae. If that's the image of the man was in a peat bog, it might be very possible. No, no, no. It was way too big because, like, me, like, this is me, right? This is me. Terrible, terrible. I don't know how to do that perspective, but, right, this is me, and I'm 5'10". This looks 5'10", but it's so far down, so he should be, like, he should be a little bit smaller. He would have to be, like, you know, like, 7 or 8 feet tall. Actually, I don't know how much you shrink depending on the distance. But I was not into it. I'll tell you that. I was like, Ashley, look at this. She's like, what is that? I'm like, I don't know. She's like, oh, it's giving me the heebie-jeebies. She didn't say that exactly, but something like that. She's like, oh, it's creeping me out. I'm like, yeah, dude, I don't know what that is. And we circled it a couple times trying to like figure out what it was. It was very weird. Very weird. Okay. This would actually be a cool painting. If I could paint more realistic, I would love to do this as a painting. Just, oh, that would be so cool. Maybe I should try. I wouldn't do it as a finger painting unless it was massive, because it wouldn't really work out. But anyway, I guess I should put a little more over here. Let's see here. Okay, we got another. Got another boat right here, sunk. I don't know how to force the perspective of water. There we go. There we go. Another giant log. One thing that I think is so cool, there's this place called Geraldine Lakes here in Alberta. And it's a bunch of trail system. Well, I guess it's one trail system through through the mountain. I can't remember what mountain it is, but anyways, it's 3 lakes that are broken up by I think landslides. And there we go. And there's actually no, it's beavers. Or that's what's making me think of it anyway. There's like all these logs. I guess it was it dynamite? Shoot, I can't remember. If you look it up, you'll be able to see Geraldine Lakes. Anyway, we went there and looking into the water, which by the way, glacial water is so cold. If you jump in there, you will lose your breath. You will involuntarily start, I don't know what it's called, but it's like hyperventilating kind of. Holy, it is not comfortable at all. Anyways, that's kind of what I'm trying to demonstrate here. A whole bunch of this at this lake that I was at. This was not happening, but I still think it's cool. I kind of like this drawing as inspiration. Okay. Happy little trees. Okay. Oh wait, that's the water on top. I did not really bend that refractory whatever that well, but whatever. There we go. Man, this would be such a challenging painting. This would be so cool though. I feel like I should do it. I feel like I will fail because I don't know how to paint. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I try to paint this? I was talking about this not too long ago about Hardy Boys artwork. And that I like it. So in theory, this boat hit one of these freaking logs sticking out of the water. Yeah, I don't know how I would do this. I would need to take so many reference photos. I should go back to Geraldine Lakes, bring a blow up dinghy, go out there, snap some photos, get killed by the Kieran monster. There we go. There we go. There we go. Okay. I guess I gotta sign it. Would there be grass there? I would have to figure out a way to make it look like that was a cliff. Like right where... Use a dome? A drone. Oh yeah, a drone would actually be easier. If I had a drone. I feel like a dinghy is cheaper than a drone is. A Yeti in the lake. This lake... Well, I don't know. So right here, I feel like this would like go down into this area to make this a little further down by like say like 10 feet or something. I don't know. You don't know how to paint. Have you seen your work? It's effing awesome. Well, thank you. I know how to put paint on a canvas. I just don't know how to... I don't know how to do perspective that well. You need to paint it. Thank you. I will do it. Well, I don't know if I will, but you absolutely should. Technically, it's hypothermia. Hyper high. Hypo is low. Oh, okay. Oh, and the shrinkage. I love how many lakes we have in Canada. Yeah, there's tons. Probably a scarecrow who did not know how to swim, I guess. Could be. Hey, you never know. Dave, hello. Is Josh taking drawing lessons from Dakota now? Why, is this how Dakota draws? This is a cool picture. We called it the SS Seahawk because it was a Seahawk from Walmart. Sirens are in the ocean. 7 or 8 feet tall, the missing Sasquatch type guy. It could be. I was floating. I was not submerged. Or wait, he was submerged in the dirt. Like there was no features that you could see. There was only a shape. Is that the image of the man? Oh, wait, hold on. Josh, maybe add a swimming fish in your picture to add perspective. In here, I wouldn't be able to do it because, well, I guess I could. Ooh, actually, that's kind of cool. Hold on. So I put a fish there. But yeah, I could. That's why I could do it because I could draw all this, right? And it would be like greenish color. Man, I have no idea. I have no idea how to paint this kind of. But these fish, they don't necessarily have to be so low, right? All right, those ones are kind of straight. And we could do like one that's like this. Actually, that kind of adds a lot to the picture. I feel like the fish wouldn't be right there because he would have swam off, but whatever. I wish I didn't put this freaking treasure chest here now. But I would put it in the painting. I think that would be cool. I love that fish stand beside you. This guy, well, you could buy him if you wanted them. $30. Scottish lore of sirens and lakes. Saves a pick for 12 days. This? Well, I'd have to do it a lot nicer, don't you think? Okay, let's put one more here. I don't know if you can tell that those are fish really, but put an Easter egg in the treasure chest. An actual Easter egg. An egg. Speckled egg. Now put another fish here. This one will be smaller. So it'll look like it's further down. God dang. Okay, I am going to need to learn how to... Like, I need to learn how to make it look like you're swimming through water. Or how you're looking through water, I guess. Not swimming through the water. Yeah, I'm probably not going to paint this for a while. Or maybe I'll do a live series. What if I did a live series of videos of trying to paint this picture? Would anyone be interested in that? Or no? I love the idea of all the jumbled logs. That's what I like the most. Because I think that looks so cool in the video. Okay. Like my body up here looks okay, but this obviously does not look like a person. So I need to... So in the bottom of our dinghy, we made a wooden floor. So let me add a little more detail to this. Okay, this, I'm just going to color this in. This is just a bag now. It's no longer someone's head. Okay, I need a name. Someone come up with a name for the boat. If you can capture it the way sunlight and shade spills through piled submerged logs, it might give the something. I can't read the rest. That was amazing live. It was on the tender hook. What? Some spent over 4 hours with you driving around looking for welder and pawn shops. I think a live painting picture would have interest. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, that was an amazing live. I was on tender hooks for ages to see if he'd get a welder. LOL. Tender hooks. What the heck does that mean? If you capture the way sunlight and shade spills through piled submerged logs, it might give the impression of the water's depth. Right, yeah. I just don't know how to do that. I need lots of reference photos. I'm sure I can find some online without taking my own. Little piece of ship boat. The Glen. The 138. The SS 138. I don't know. We need a name. We need a name. We need an actual name. Little piece of ship. New thing I learned today, how to spell tenterhooks. Thanks. In UK, being on tenterhooks means being on edge, excited. Oh. Forgot all about that. Thanks for the reminder, Jim. I'm going to watch that again. You're going to watch that whole video again? The SS Minnow. We need something that's more us. The SS Banana Bread. There it is. The SS Banana Bread. Okay. And then we need... Yeah, so I have to do all this. So I'd have to paint all the underpainting. I know some people paint the shapes all at once, but I have trouble with that. So I would paint the whole underpainting. Or, well, not in the traditional underpainting sense, but like I would do like an underpainting of the color, whatever, greenish, like wash. Then I would paint the scenery down below. And then I'd paint the boat on top of that. I'd paint the logs on top of that. Then the, you know, all that stuff. Then the boat. Yeah, I am going to fail at that, but I'm going to try. I'm going to try. I love this for some reason. This is making me really want to do that. Okay. Okay. Okay, one more little fish right here. Okay, there we go. There's our drawing. The SS. Oh, I should have put. Should put a little tackle box right here. Unfortunately, I already drew the floorboard, so I have to get. I don't really know how to. I don't know. Whatever, that's fine. Let's go. I need a thinner marker. I need a thinner marker for. Got that fishing rod. That marker is obviously out of ink, but there we go. There we go. The SS Banana Bread. That might be a painting one day. All right. Plus, I was the first person to find the first. Were you really, William? Wait, hold on. What did you say first? Tracy, I thought I was going to pop with excitement when I found my gold bar. Where did you find it? Wait, what? Where did Tracy say something about this? The SS Clean Cheese, that would work too. Chef's Kiss would work too. The SS Hannah Banana. In Hollywood, in the planter. Oh, you! I know you. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Okay, okay, okay. On the Walk of Fame or whatever. Yeah, yeah, you were the first one. You found it very quickly. Like within a few minutes of the video being out. Like within like wow, more than a few minutes, like within half an hour or something like that. Yeah. That one was found and then the one at Big Boy. Wait, what's it called? Bob's Big Boy. That one was found by why is her name escaping? Smurf. And then the one by on Santa Monica Pier was found. And the two in Las Vegas were found. And the one in Red Deer was found. The one in Calgary was found. The one at the Hollywood sign, I do not know. And the other one at that, wherever that is, where that movie theater is, with the cool, like, surrounding buildings and the fountain show and stuff. I don't know if that one was found. I'm assuming that one's been found by now by a gardener because it's been, years. But the one, if the one at the Hollywood sign hasn't been picked up yet, by someone looking for it, I doubt any. I bet it's still there. It was on the Walk of Fame next to which celebrity? It was next to someone Dalton something because I was with Dalton, I think. I looked for one in Red Deer by the donut mill. Gone. Ha. Oxnard? I don't know what that is. Crazy. I still have yours and your brother's mass gift from 3 years ago. I will send out the year for. It's your comment disappeared. Mass gift. What was the mass gift? I don't even remember. Why did we send you a mass gift? Or wait, you have a mass gift for us. Right, I remember you actually saying that. Sorry. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, if you guys found them, send me a picture of you holding it and I'll put it in my beep screen that I put in the videos. Unless you don't want to, of course. I have a that's what that screen is. So sometimes you'll see your, like, if you sent me a picture of like wearing my merch or like say one of my pieces on your wall or whatever, then I often will use those pictures as the new screen. It only is on for a second or so, but yeah, that's what that is. Okay, before we go, I'm going to ask one more time. This right here, this is a dragonfly that I created months ago. And it was for someone who won a free gift. It's not for Wendy. Hers was sent out. And this is not Mary's. Hers was sent out, I'm pretty sure. Does anyone here who's missing their dragonfly that, not that they bought, but one that they won, and I haven't given it to them yet? Are you here? Please let me know. Was it Dorothy Dalton? Maybe. What time is it up there? Right now it is 4:40 p.m. You want the pics of your stuff emailed or messaged? You can put it anywhere. You can email or you can message. Well, you can message me. That would be easy. Yeah, and then I've compiled some that I've already used. The first one ever. This is going to be a 12 Days of Christmas question, by the way, if I remember. And if we do the 12 Days of Christmas. But the first person's picture that I used for that, for the new screen, for the new, whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called, but like the standby beep screen. I'm sure there's a name for it. But the first person's picture I used was, actually, I don't know if it was Richard or Sherry, but Richard or Sherry Sievers with the gnomes. That was the first one I used. So that'll be a picture. Bring back the gnomes. Wait. Did you know? Wait. You commented that before I said that, so did you know that? You want the pics of your stuff? Email us. 440. Oh yeah, that was me. Glenn? What? What's you? I don't know. Oh, this. Who knows? Who knows? Okay, if it's not you, then it's not you. I'm pretty sure it's a female. I'm pretty sure it's this person. So since I don't know, I'm going to send it to this person unless someone messages me in time. Thumbnail. No, not thumbnail. Gnomes. Your sculpture. Hey, I just got here. I went to school with you and Ashley. Hi. Megan, I totally remember you. I remember you used to let me borrow your Bible for when we did... What the heck was it? Grade 6. You were in grade 5, I guess. And then you were like way on the other side of the classroom. And I didn't have a Bible at school. And shoot, I don't remember what the heck we needed it for. It was like for chapel or something. Anyway, you had a white Bible, and I remember it. You always let me use it. I don't know why I always asked you, because most people had one. I just didn't. And then I got one, and then I didn't need it anymore. I know who you are. And your brother Jack. He was older than me, though. What else do I remember? I don't remember much for some reason. But totally. Chapel. You remember it? You remember lending it to me? Did I ever draw your title pages for you? Because I know I definitely drew a lot of people's title pages for different subjects. Did Josh and Ashley and Megan go to Catholic school? No, we didn't go to Catholic school. We went to regular public school, but they had a... I don't know what you would call it exactly. They had like a... Oh, almost called it a wing. It's definitely not a wing. What do you call it? Like a offshoot? Not an offshoot. They had like a program, let's call it. They had a program. It was called the Maranatha program. There we go. And it was like, they had chapel on Thursdays. And then they had like, I think they had like a Bible study or something like that. After lunch or something. I can't remember. It was like, but not like Catholic school. There wasn't like... You didn't have to do like the prayers and stuff or whatever. Although, actually, no, wait. I can't remember if it was Mrs. Wandio was our teacher when I first went to that school. Because I went to a Christian school first, like a private school, and then we moved, and then I went to that school. Because the Christian school was too expensive here or something. I don't know. Anyways, we went to that school. It was not a Catholic school. That was like on the other side of town, kind of. Anyway, I can see Josh's Bible loaded with drawings and doodles. It's not loaded with drawings, but there is lots of doodles, like lots of words written in it, lots of notes. How fun that you and Josh are reconnecting on his YouTube. I didn't even know that you watched my channel. What the heck? Who else in my school watches my channel? Actually, Jarrett watches my channel. But he was in French, not in map. Not in map, yeah. Test pattern is what the stripe TV... Yes! Test pattern. That's exactly what it's called. Okay. So if you want your image in there, send it to me and I'll use it whenever. Sometimes I use something that's related, or sometimes it's an Easter egg, or sometimes it's I thought I forgot to put something in my last video, but I didn't. Phew! Holy cow, I thought I forgot, and I was like, shoot, I was doing so good. But it won't be in this next one. It will be. I'll find a way. I'll find a way. Dragonfly video is live video called Packing Up Your Orders and Q&A at about 40 Wendy 11, and I think there's another name mentioned too. I hope this helps. Thank you, Susie Q. Yeah, I think I made it. Or wait, did Wendy like name something or say something, and then I was like, oh, I gotta make you something, and then I just decided to make the dragonfly? I can't remember. Gosh darn it. Good old Queen Street. Oh, you know what? Hopefully this doesn't embarrass you, but sometimes I think about this time. Guys, this was the worst. Megan was running up to a door, and someone kicked the door from the inside, and it hit her right in the face, and everyone was like, oh, that was brutal. Somehow nothing got broken though, which is good. But the person on the inside of the door couldn't see her, obviously. I guess that's not very obvious. There's no window or anything, but they booted it as, I think recess was over or something. Ugh. I still think about that sometimes. Especially when I'm watching videos of that happening to other people, and I'm like, oh, no, don't, don't get the face cracked open. That was crazy. Better to email it or DM it on Instagram. Man, you send me a lot of videos, memes and such. You should probably email it to me, otherwise it'll be lost in there. Can you speak French? Man, I can speak like words of French. So I hated learning French because what would you call them? Fundamentals? I don't know if they'd be called fundamental. Like, you know how like a chair is a feminine word. I don't know if it's feminine or not, but like, you know, just for example, they'd be like, le chair. It's feminine. But if it's masculine, it's le chair. And I'm like, that is the same thing. This is so annoying. And I just could not grasp it. And I did not care at all, even a little bit. So, no, I can speak some words, but so can anyone. I have like memories of trying to learn how to say, may I go to the bathroom? But I do not remember how to say it. However, if someone else said it, I might be like, oh yeah, go to the bathroom. Right. But man, it's too difficult of a language for some reason. I don't know. I feel like French is a fake language. And of course we speak Canadian French, which is different than like French. And I don't know how different it is or how similar it is. I don't know. Like, is it similar to like Canadian English versus like British English? I mean, you can totally understand British people if you're Canadian. There are some words that, of course, we don't use, but we can, you know, use context to figure out what they mean. But like with French, can you do that? I don't know. I have no idea. I know people have told me, you know, the comparison versus difference. It's funny, but why do we look up when trying to recall memories as if looking inside our brains? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you're just like, let me look around for this memory. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, Clint's gonna be here in 10 minutes. Awesome. Did Wendy guess the weight of your palette? Oh, that might have been it. That might have been it. Oh my god, I'm the worst when things like that happen because I can't help but laugh at that stuff, and it makes me look like a garbage human being for laughing at people getting. Oh, I laugh all the time, but I also feel bad. Like, I remember that because I felt so bad. Well, maybe I'd remember it anyway, but I was just like, holy heck. Because there was like no chance of like dodging it or anything. It was just like crack. I'm just like, oh my gosh. We trying to figure out the masculine and feminine went right over my head. Canadian or Quebec French is definitely different than native French from France. The one time I was in France, I got ridiculed for my ridiculous accent. They're like, "Excuse me, you have a ridiculous accent. Get out of here. This is disgusting." I was lucky enough everyone spoke English. I still laugh at all the times I got hurt at school. Well, I'm glad you can laugh at it, because frick, I would not laugh at. I mean, I guess I would laugh at it now. I don't even remember you getting hurt other times, but I just remember that time specifically. I remember other things at that school, of course. Like I remember I don't know if I should say this. Nah, I can't say this. Nothing to do with you, but another girl who unfortunately told a terrible lie, but it wasn't about me or you. Yeah, I shouldn't say that. What a tease. I hate when I do that. Okay, we'll end on another story from that school. I remember. Do you remember jump rope for heart? I don't know if you did that, but I did it. And jump rope for heart, for those of you who don't know, is like you skip with a skipping rope, obviously, or jump rope, until like you give up or whatever. And then like the last one standing wins a prize. And you do it to raise awareness and money for like cardiovascular health or something like that. And so they had like this event, or I don't know if you'd call it an event, but basically you had to, like, you were competing last man standing style for this prize, which was like a water bottle and like a shirt and like a headband or something. I can't remember. The prize was not that good. And so there was me, like the whole school, I think, did it. But like if you volunteered for this part, I can't remember. Anyway, I know that I was doing it, and there was people all over the gym. And you could screw up as many times as you screwed up until a certain point. And I can't remember what the certain point stipulation was, but anyway, I'm jumping rope, and I think you had a counter as well. Nah, I don't remember. Anyway, jump rope for heart was basically, that's the gist, okay? Whoops. Oh, shoot, what did I do? There we go. You're funny, Jim G. Paris, France. I went to school there for art. What? Paris, Ontario? There's Paris, Ontario, Paris, Texas. Dang. Glenn, I'm going to petition for you to be one of the Banana Sisters with me and Hannah. Okay, I remember jump rope for art. Okay. So you know what it is. Okay, so anyway, we're all in the gym. I have like my skipping rope and I'm freaking jamming. And you got to be like strategic, because if you get tired, you're not going to win. So you have to like do as many jumps as you can to keep it, or as many, how do you say, as fast as you can to keep it spinning, but the least amount of jumps that you need to do, right? And so it's kind of an art, right? You're just going, right? You just get a rhythm, and then you can go kind of forever until you get too tired, I guess. But like, you shouldn't screw up once you got the rhythm. However, you do screw up sometimes. Anyway, people are dropping out because they're getting too tired, whatever. And it's me, and then the person who I was most worried about was this kid named Levi, and he was older. He was in I think he was only a year older. I think he was in grade 8 and I was in grade 7 during this. I think. I can't remember exactly. Anyway, he's the only kid I was worried about because we had gym with that class. Like grade 7 boys and grade 8 boys. I think and grade 9 boys had gym together. I think because we didn't have enough students or something. And me and him would always compete. And I'm so glad because I was decently athletic. So having no challenge just made me the best because, right? I would rather be the best because like I beat the best guy instead of everyone sucks. Not that everyone sucked. There was lots of good people. I seemed to be effortlessly better than them, except for Levi, and it frustrated me. And he was ripped, so then I did sit-ups and push-ups all the time, so I would be ripped, so that I could be as strong as him or stronger than him. And so we would like go out to gym if it was like soccer. Hockey was the best, but if it was soccer, we'd go outside, I guess. And I would always try to deke him, but I sucked at soccer, so it wasn't that easy. And there was another guy, Matt, who was way better at soccer. I think his name was Matt. But anyways, then hockey, I remember I loved it. I loved how hard it was to get around him. And we would almost always be on separate teams because if we were on the same team, we would dominate. Like, it would be no competition whatsoever. I mean, it would be. Like, if they stacked the other team with everyone else who was good, then it would be harder. But anyway. And handball. That was another brutal one. Anyway, jump rope for heart. Freaking Levi and me are the last two after everyone has dropped out or has, at this point, if you screw up, you're out. Okay? And it's been like probably an hour or something like that. I don't know how long, but I remember it being a long time. So let's say it was an hour. And so I'm tired. And I'm whoosh, 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 whoosh. I think you were only allowed like one screw up every like 10 minutes or something like that was the new rule or something. I can't remember. So whoosh, whoosh, we're going. And then it was like they took away all the screw ups. And okay, so no screw ups. So the next one to stop loses. And I'm watching him. He's on that corner of the gym. And I'm on like, diagonal on this corner. And I'm watching him and he's watching me. And I'm like, I'm getting that freaking water bottle. And I remember our teacher, Miss Gartner. Yeah, Miss Gartner and Mr. Shock. Mr. Shock, who, if you watched my short the other day, that's Mr. Shock. They're watching us. Like one's watching me and one's watching him. But for whatever reason, Miss Gardner stopped watching me for like a second, looked at Levi. Levi caught his foot or something, and so he stopped by accident, and he couldn't save it because sometimes you can kind of save it. And then she like looks back at me, and I'm stopped like this. I'm just done because he stopped first. And they're like, it looked like I had stopped sooner because I was relaxed where he was trying to still go. So it looked like his movement, well, his movement did stop after. So it looked like he stopped after me. And they're like, oh, Levi's the winner. And I was like, no, he's not. I won. He screwed up. So I stopped. You can't. What? Oh, I was so frustrated. I couldn't believe that she would stop watching me. The one job that she had. It was very frustrating. But anyways, I didn't win the freaking water bottle. He did, even though he was looking at me and he saw that he screwed up before me. I didn't even screw up. I just stopped. It was very frustrating. Especially since he didn't, like, he cheated, basically. And I was mad. Megan totally remembers this. See? There's my witness. I was so frustrated. Anyway, I didn't win. Another time we did like a push-up contest, and I could only do 100 push-ups, maybe 100. I think I did like maybe 103. But yeah, and he beat me by 2 push-ups. I just could not push myself anymore, and he just but I did beat him in a chin-up competition. I could do 19 and he could only do like 10 or something. Or not chin-up, a pull-up competition. I could do more chin-ups than him as well. But yeah, there's no way I could do 19 now. I tried. I could barely do 2. You should go TP her house for the. Well, I didn't know where she lived. She probably lived in the city, and I didn't. I wouldn't do that anyway. I was just upset. Lady, you had one job, right? Yeah, it was close. Oh, Clint's calling me, so I'll let you guys go. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate all you guys, and good to hear